Hello, everyone. The 2025 Christmas decor setup is just about a month away, a little bit less at this point. I want to give you an idea and a rundown of what you can expect from this year's design and show you all the ways that you can plug in to help set it up and make it a reality. So let's take a look here, starting with the graphic. This year's Advent series will be called Lineage. It'll run from Sunday, November 30th. to Wednesday, December 24th. We'll be looking at some of the different characters in the line and the history and the generations leading up to the coming of Christ. So this year's graphic, as you can see, has a lot of green and gold color and palette to that which we are going to bring into the design. And let me show you how we're going to do that. So let's start here in the main lobby and we'll work our way through to the sanctuary. This will be the main entrance this year. So what we're going to do is we've got this really nice green fabric. This is not the exact color we're going to use here. The fabric that we're using is a little bit different as far as color, a shade of green, I should say. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach it here at the top of the arch on the window and drape this down and have it draped down to the corner of the platforms. We're aiming also to put some lighting fixtures down here to provide some uplighting onto the fabric itself. I think it'll look really nice. Here in the middle, the series title, Lineage, we're aiming to cut this out of acrylic, white acrylic, and fasten it to the window frames. And then last year, you'll remember we had some wreaths that were suspended around some circular frames. Those circular frames, we're going to repurpose them and hang ornaments in the middle, and then we're going to just shoot a bunch of light up through all of it and really make that pop. And then here at the very top, we're going to put this star, which will be lit at the very top of the arch. So excited about that setup. A little different thematically than we've done in the past, but yeah, it's going to be really nice. We'll have the 12-foot tree out here again. These ornaments will not be orange; they will be gold. And basically what we're going to do is start at the bottom of the tree and do kind of an ornament gradient up the tree, where at the bottom you'll have a lot of ornaments and a lot of big ornaments, and then as they go up the tree, they'll get smaller and more sparse as you get to the very top. Same thing over here in guest reception. We'll have the same green fabric here as a backdrop over here, and like I said, the green is quite a bit different than this, so it'll set off nicely from the trees, and then everything will have nice white tree skirts underneath. Here in the main lobby, we are going to do 6 of these Christmas tree planters. So they will have pre-lit Christmas tree tops inside the planter with ornaments and some sprigs and other things sticking out. We wanted to keep the design out here as clean and as small of a footprint as possible because we're going to have a worship night in the main lobby coming up on December 7th. For the star tree will be over here underneath the stairs. And then the second floor, we're not doing much different than what we typically do with it. We'll have kind of the pyramid of trees, I should say, from the 4-foot to the 7-foot to the 9-foot tree going up on the second floor landing. Okay, let's go to the sanctuary so you can take a look at that. You'll remember a couple of years ago we did 4 runs of white fabric. We're going to do that again and uplight it and pull some light down from the top as well to kind of fill that out a little more. This is the graphic, like I said. It's not Star of Wonder, it's Lineage, of course, but that's the graphic there. And then across the front of the stage, last year we did the red fabric. This year we're going to do white fabric and then uplight it with fixtures underneath. And we'll have these pre-lit wreaths on the front of the stage as well. Over on this side, we'll do a 9-foot Christmas tree. And you'll remember our Advent candles from last year. Instead of those being red, they are going to be gold this year and white, and will be lit accordingly. So that's kind of the whole design there. Of course, other pieces of this will spill out across the rest of the facility, into the chapel, into the cafe, the east entrance. But that gives you kind of the biggest impact areas and what that setup is going to look like. So on Sunday, November 16th, I'm going to invite a team to come in, and we will begin setting up some of the things in the sanctuary, like the fabric that's coming down from the pipe, the fabric across the front of the stage, hanging up the wreaths, getting the candles out. We'll pull Christmas trees from storage, set those in the locations where they're going. So there's just going to be a lot of kind of prep work. Then the week of, we'll have a team come in and run the fabric down from the peak here and get the main entrance ready to decorate. We'll put up the Christmas trees and kind of get things ready. And then Friday evening, November 25th, November 21st, starting at 5:00 p.m., we're inviting you to come in, and we'll do kind of all the kind of busy tasks that it takes to get the design over the finish line. We will have a team hanging ornaments. We'll have a team hanging letters. We'll be decorating Christmas trees, probably building Christmas tree planters, setting up Christmas trees, decorating the cafe, so on and so forth. There'll be a number of different things that we'll do that evening. But that is the plan for our Christmas Decor 2025. Love for you to be a part of it. Again, Sunday, November 16th after church, we'll do a push to get some things set out. The week of, we'll have some tasks to do, and then Friday, November 21st, we will push everything over the finish line and be ready to go for that next Sunday. Of course, our Advent series starts the Sunday after Thanksgiving, and everything will run through December 24th. Let me know if you'd like to get involved, and I'm really looking forward to this year's design.